This that new, yeah. This that new. It's that new swag, It's that new swag, It's that new spaz, I say, new water, new ice, new neck piece. Police in the back, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wanna sex me. New life, new bitty, and she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck piece. If the police pulling up, they gotta get me. Only after could I touch her and she let me. New bitty, new bag, new VV. I'm the nigga with the bag and I ain't trapping. I apply the little pressure, ain't mad. I can fly it in the mountains like a Latin. I could never fall in love, I learned my lesson. Grandmother still alive, so it's a blessing. If my niggas down bad, I'ma catch 'em. 15 to 1500, who want pressure? 15 to 1500, who want pressure? Fatality, my nigga on the beat. Get rich and throw my niggas on the beat. Street cred and I'm good on IG. Touchdown, all these niggas hate me. Niggas mad cause that girlfriend's like me. Off day and I'm Hugo Boss sing. Well known, you can Google my name. Same click, 100 bands I won't change. New water, new ice, new neck piece. Police in the back, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wanna sex me. New life, new bitty, and she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck piece. If the police pulling up, they gotta get me. Only after could I touch her and she let me. New bitty, new bag, new VV. New water, new ice, I feel amazing. I can tell by what she said, she want my baby. I'ma keep it on the low, that girl my baby. I can't trust none of these niggas cause they shady. Spaz out, yeah, I'm about to spaz out. Where you at? Pull up on me right now. On the court, niggas better watch out. I got money on my mind, little court. I just really hit her up when I get bored. I ain't really got no time for no war. Next year, put my mother in the mansion. Think twice, run up on me, get this at me.
Yes. Welcome to Rawdope Podcast, the world famous Rawdope Podcast. And this is a special edition, 99th episode. And I am your host for the evening, Heat Rock 410 from Keepinitastack Podcast. And I'm here with my co-hosts, Sheezy and Blizzy.
It's Big Sheez in the building.
Black money. What's up?
I got Lil Bro Yacht in the cut too. Chaz Moody music.
Let's go.
And I'm here on the on the strength of my bro, man, my pod brother. And we've been out here shaking and baking, moving and grooving, you know what I mean, for about a year and a half. But he's been doing this for about 2.5 years now. About 2.5. My man been shaking the city up though, shorty. That's doing his numbers, and y'all need, if you haven't seen that YG Tech. Man, almost a 100. A yard, a whole yard.
Yeah, a whole yard, man. That's how it be, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's dope, right?
It's the process. The process is hard, but it's fair. You know what I mean?
But it's fair.
Yeah, it's hard, but it's fair, though. You know, that's the only thing I say. You know what I mean?
My coach used to say that.
It's hard, but it's fair. My coach did too.
Yeah,
Coach
that was my
White.
coach's favorite line right there. Oh, yeah, Coach White?
Yeah, Coach White. Gene White.
Yeah.
Lacrosse. You know what I'm saying? Pimlico days.
Pimlico.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers don't believe when I say nigga,
We play lacrosse, yo.
Yeah,
A lot of niggas that could never play that sport.
a lot.
Y'all motherfuckers do not look like y'all played lacrosse. That's why niggas don't believe
It's
it.
a sir sport.
It's a lot of
I
running
know.
in lacrosse.
I already understand that. That's why we don't think y'all played it.
It's a lot of running in lacrosse.
What?
I'm going to tell you that straight up.
I've seen a couple games and
hitting.
looks tiring.
It's
Definitely tiring. It's definitely a lot going on with
That's some
this shit.
condition.
Yes.
Right there.
It's conditioning, but it was crazy that black coaches actually taught us. It wasn't like it was white coaches or you know, somebody of the other culture. It was Gene White, Coach Giles, and they was really positive role models back then.
Coach Giles, yo.
You know what I'm saying? They really cared about niggas. I remember one of my best memories of Coach White. I wanted to play so bad because it was something that you did at the school and you kind of stayed out of trouble and everybody on the team was cool. And I forgot my cleats, so we just came back from Easter break and shit. I think I had some Reebok pumps or something. And we went in the locker room.
I was trying to pump it up.
No, but we went in the locker room. Everybody changed up. And coach seen me with the goddamn tennis on. So he like, English.
Like, you don't want to play.
You can't, don't do that, man. Don't play in them sneakers. So about I don't know if you remember this, Harry. So about like a month later, he was giving out new sticks. And you know, coach
I remember getting the sticks.
Yeah, coach used to say shit in motion. So when he handed out new STS sticks, he was like, man, this young man came to practice, was willing to play, practice in his Easter shoes. And I'm sitting there, everybody like, man, this man's a hard worker, never gives up. English, come up here.
English.
And y'all say yes.
Like giving out awards.
Yeah, it was like your pop's giving you something. I'm like, yes, coach, you my motherfucking man.
We was young as shit. We was 6, 7, 8 grade.
And we learned lacrosse and shit. So I was like, yeah.
Do they know this though, that Pimlico and Northwestern was like the top lacrosse?
I think Forest Park back then in Pimlico.
Yeah, they was like
the big school.
Top shit, yo. Like in Maryland.
Yeah.
In Maryland, not just the city. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
That should get you a scholarship, man. Look, I encourage everybody, you know, young guys that don't play lacrosse or soccer, shit like that, play that shit, yo. That's what I'm, yo, you get M's playing certain shit, yo, that you don't even know about. You get scholarships playing certain shit.
Absolutely.
You play badminton real good and get a scholarship.
It's hard sometimes because stuff like that, you can't really play
every day.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how you play football with your buddies, basketball.
That's
when you don't have, when you have those resources to just go out and play lacrosse, you gotta have a stick, you gotta have a ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So that's kind of how we don't get into stuff like that.
It has to be offered first of all.
Yeah, you have to be in a program that a coach introduces that to you.
That's a fact.
Because you're not just gonna go outside and pick up no stick and start
play
lacrosse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna pick up a basketball, it's more simple, it's easier.
Hell yeah, but I love that shit.
But it's possible.
I ain't really played too much at the high school. You know what I'm saying? I tried, but I knew I could have made the team because I went to Emerson. So I know it ain't even Forest Park because if you came from Pimlico, they was
already knew you was nice.
You knew the game. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You knew how to scoop the ball. You know what I'm saying? You know how to go to goal. You know how to cradle. They just know if you played them 3 years in Pimlico, you was ready. You know what I'm saying? So anybody came from Pimlico,
it was a program.
On the bench because I ain't gonna lie, I never started. I'll be 100 with you.
It was a program, man.
I never started, but I was on the team, Jack. I played a few games.
I'm about to say, it wasn't about starting with you, was it?
Shit, it was about starting.
Everybody always wants to start.
Yeah, you got that. I want to be part of that 10-man crew.
You got that right.
I really wanted to be a part of that crew, man. Like that 10 that got to go out there and set the tone. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come off the bench, but that was my position, and I just had to play it. And that's something that Pimlico told me, even playing lacrosse. Like, sometimes you just got to play your position. You know what I'm saying? You know, the first game I got in, we was blowing somebody out like 8-0. But that's a big lead. I got in there, and I just remember Coach told me, first scoop that. I was playing defense with the long stick. I scooped it. I heard Coach, go to goal. Go to goal. He tell me to drop back because, you know, midfield got to drop back in order for a defensive player to go out. So he told somebody, drop back, go to goal. I went all the way down there. I shot that joint. I missed. I was crushed.
You tried, though.
The stick was too big.
That was your chance.
Yeah, and then, you know, like, everybody charged you with the stick, so it's just so many techniques.
You got to get niggas moves. You got to get niggas moves and all that.
I'm trying to get to the crease.
Plus, you had a defensive stick.
Yeah, but I knew that, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of thick, so I knew once I got to the crease, they couldn't guard me. I was going to roll dodge straight off the crease. Okay. But they ain't let me in there because they was working. But I shot that motherfucker with all my power, though. But I do want to say, man, you know, congratulations to Keeping the Stack podcast. I just know that one thing I can say by being 99 episodes in is that it's hard. I can honestly tell you that me and my man Kenny really like Eric being Rakim because we started out with 10 people, and this is some encouraging words for anybody that's watching. We started out with 10 people, and it's hard when a motherfucker not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's hard when a motherfucker not getting paid.
Yeah.
We going through that right now.
That's when the passion take
right
over.
There,
you gotta keep
know
going.
What I mean? So it was like it was hard. It was constant. You know what I mean? Grinding, and it was like. Yo, some days we was in Ubers and sedans and shit with the equipment just traveling like when cars went down. So one thing I can honestly say to you daily is that when you do this podcast shit and you in this grind, bro, like everybody you start with ain't gonna finish with you, because at the end of the day when you first start out, you can't be mad at nobody because they ain't getting paid for their services. So in order to lock in with certain motherfuckers, you gotta just lock in 100. They gotta be people that's willing to say, I already got my job or my business or whatever I do to take care of home. So this will be a hobby, and then after a hobby, you know what I'm saying, this could potentially go somewhere. But if you ain't got people gonna start off, people gonna drop off the radar, and that's a gift and a curse, because some people that kept their distance from us and stepped off, I was hurt. We was hurt but days about it, and then we just like the show must go on, and then the homies got locked up. Yeah, the homies got booked, and it was like 2019 was like incredible for the, you know what I'm saying, our area. So it was like I was dead, but I just was like, you know what, I got hella episodes, and I was just uploading and keeping the people posting. And shout out to Shay Frame, he started letting us do it in his basement.
Yeah, shout out to Freen, he bluffing
that. Man, shout out to Black Bottle, shout out to Black Bottle Tay too. He let us do it, and he got us in the spot, Hookah Lounge, Woodlawn Drive. Then we went to Stone Pit. Shout out to Stone Pit. Then we was in 748 Restaurant and Lounge. Shout out to them. So we was just moving all around the board, bro. And shout out to the Gold Room too. We was in the Gold Room too. So we were just grinding all around the board, and it was like, yo, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, like maybe like 2 weeks ago, it was like 2 weeks ago, Kenny, I got discouraged. Like, man, I'm tired of doing this shit. You feel me? It was like episode 97, so it was just recent. So I'm like, yo, I'm tired of setting this fucking equipment up. Just tired of it. It was a headache. And then as soon as the guests came, I snapped out of it, because it's just genuinely the love for the shit.
Yeah, we ain't got no time for it. We ain't got no time to quit.
You can't stop.
You can do that for a couple minutes, but then you gotta
you gotta snap back in. So that's why I just say to keep it stacked.
And look who just sat next to us.
Yeah, my little man Sean Weston.
The OG Sean, man.
Open the door. But yeah, OG Sean, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my man.
And look where we at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got people that still love and show love and still, want to see motherfuckers prosper and win. Especially OG Sean. He always got people back.
Yeah, and that's what I would tell this story before I let y'all get into y'all topics. But it was like that. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can honestly say about Sean in the process, because you don't want to get to the top and then just so people wouldn't know how I started. Like when the whole goal started, I just bought the computer, a poster, 4 sets of headphones, because that's all the nigga told me in the Gold Room that I needed. You know what I'm saying? No, but that's all I really needed.
The start.
Yeah, they had everything else. They had microphones. They was like, yo, we don't got headphones. We got a computer, because you need your computer to have your shit on. So that was just cool. We had 4 set of mics. They was like some goddamn Transformers. One was yellow, one was red. They was just different colors, and we just going it. So, I was Sean, Uncle Sean. I was like, man, I was doing the podcast shit. And if you know Sean, he like, you out of here, Ham. That's it. You ain't coming back in the spot. As soon as he came in the spot, I'm thinking he about to be like, boy, you doing your thing. He waited till the episode. In that motherfucker, that's it. You out of here, man. Tomorrow we gonna get all the shit. So we just brought
you got damn right.
The first set of equipment. It was like a bunch of cords. We had we had to record the nigga while he hooked the shit up. Other niggas, we was paying niggas to come in there 30. Yo, I'm gonna give you $30. Come hook the shit up for it. And we was going on it. And then Franny just put us down with the Rogue shit, the Mac and shit like that. And we just started going.
Make it easier. Made it shit. Make it easier.
So the process of Rawdope podcast to get to episode 99, it just went no cakewalk. I'm gonna tell you now, bro. Like you could start off on fire, 300-400 views, and then them subscribers gonna pause. I don't know what's going on. How do you do it? But it took almost 3 years to get almost 1,000 organic subscribers. It took years to get.
No, but you gotta go with that.
Y'all keep doing it.
Yeah, but look,
see, I'm a businessman. I understand all of that.
Yeah, so it took years and it took months.
That's business.
That's the grind.
It took months for us to do it, and then you was like, you know what I'm saying? Like they come gradually at the episode. And I think the subscribers came. I don't remember the episode, but it was the episode with Gucci Rock. He did 5,000 views. Gucci Rock did 5,000 views. His man of God. I didn't even know the nigga. I do so many podcasts and be so focused on the shit. I do the shit, go home, watch it, and then I'll be like, all right, bet it's over. I'm on to the next. I don't care about that episode no more. I love all my episodes, but I ain't pressed about it. So I was in a car with County, and County was like, damn, yo, Gucci Rock, boy.
He hot.
No, that's what he said. I'm paying him no mind. I'm just stressed out about something. And no, listen what he said. He said, man, damn, if you can get all your podcasters to do numbers like this,
It's a wrap.
I ain't pay this shit no mind. I like do numbers like that, nigga.
Nah.
It was maybe 300 because that's what if I get to 300, I'm happy as a bitch. Like 300 people, yeah. Man, that motherfucker said 4,700. What the fuck? How did this happen?
Nigga almost,
that was
That's
like
a big
he almost did a
jump.
lacrosse play.
That was a move. That was a
Yeah.
big
He almost did
jump.
one of the
That's
lacrosse
a big
moves.
jump.
Yeah, that was a big jump. So when Gucci Rock did it, then I just started seeing like our subscribers jump from like, what was it, Kenny? From like 270 to like 600. Like I was like, oh shit. And the episodes, then we just started getting in the limelight with 100 some episodes. And then you got episodes that dropped to 70 or 80. It's confusing, but you know what I'm saying? Like again, I say it's hard, but it's fair and you never know though. So that's just it. Like, you know, it's been a process. That's why we on episode 99 and
That's exactly why.
I had to cancel an
going.
interview. I had to cancel an interview to really bring y'all in here because I was just thinking. I'm always thumbing to my brain. I was like, yo, at the end of the day, because we changing our whole format in the way we do shit after episode 100. So I was like, damn, man, let me get Herbie and this crew in there, and then I'll do you know, since it's a surprise, we won't be
I'm
on
a
here for
Rawdope
100.
alum.
Yeah, definitely. He's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
student.
I'm an alum, you know what I'm saying?
Herbie definitely has been a student of the game, and you know what I'm saying? It no disrespect because my homie was
I'm here
saying
to
that,
help anytime
but
he needed me to
he's
help.
definitely been an intern to the shit, and that's why I don't expect. I put it like this for keeping the stack. I've been through so much shit that keeping the stack shouldn't have to go through because I really, me and Kenny always kept him with us and told him like,
through that. So
yeah,
hopefully
like,
you had to go through
yeah,
that.
exactly. So we always showed him, yo, these the lights, this the board you get, this how you do it, you know what I'm saying? So Herbie
that's
know,
love.
you know what I'm saying? He know, you know what I'm saying? And we
Hey, Black.
it started out in
What
the
I say,
barbershop.
Sean, I tell him, hey, all the shit that we need,
Yeah.
we got everything now,
That's
right?
real shit.
Now we just
Yeah,
gotta get the
that's-
right laptop. Now it's
Yeah,
about
that's
getting the right
it. And
laptop.
I'm gonna tell you, I started out with a Dell. I upgraded the back.
I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
can't.
don't
I'm
want
keeping
no
real
bullshit.
though. My
I
man
need
right here, I
that.
came in.
Whatever
Listen,
it is, I'm getting it.
Hey, listen, I was like a guy on Christmas. I came in one day and he said no bullshit. Cause you know, Sean don't want to give you shit up front. So
He know.
instead of him hollering at me up front, boy, he just said, I'm hooking up the shit. And he said, motherfucker, I got something for you, motherfucker.
Yeah. I didn't know what he even
He
know.
said, you want to know what it is,
You
don't
even know he was
Your
doing it.
fat ass want to know what it is, ain't nigga, I'm gonna wait till Kenny come and show Kenny. I said, man, what the fuck it is? And he showed me the MacBook. Like, man, y'all, it's better for y'all to do it on this. And the MacBook, and we kept it, bro. And the equipment been locked up before and all that shit. I left the equipment in my man car. He gets locked up, man. Shout out to my man. He home now, though. But he gets locked up.
Yeah,
The
that
equipment-
night. Oh,
Yup,
yeah.
the equipment went down.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, listen.
Ham called me like, yo.
I need donations.
That
Like,
nigga was like,
yo, I was hurt. Like, I wanted to break in the pound. I wanted to
Mayday,
do whatever.
mayday.
I wanted to talk to the police
Hey,
that
yo,
took it.
hey, yo.
Hold up, bro. Go in the book bags and the bags and look and see. That's a podcast. Go on YouTube. I was going
I
to
need
do
my shit.
anything that it took to get my
Please,
shit
I
back.
need my shit.
I need my
goddamn.
shit. And then, you know, back in the day, you used to leave shit in cars and I used to break it in, but I guess the pound more secure and the car came back and all my stuff was in there. So I was just happy as shit, though.
Yeah.
Shit, a marathon, G.
It's a fucking marathon.
All
Ray.
day
More
long.
like cross country.
You goddamn right.
Remember
Yes.
that sport cross country? It's
Nobody
like,
want to run that
yeah,
shit.
cross country is like cross country, but when you study podcasts and you realize if you look at Drink Champs, like they started in 2016, 5 years later. But you know what I mean? And niggas wasn't watching Drink Champs in 17 and 18 or 16 when they first started. I really got hip to the shit in like 18. The end of 18, early 19 and shit. And then I wound up, because it became instantly my favorite podcast, and one thing I can say, countdown to 100, is I got to interview DJ EFN, like episode 17.
Shout out
You
to
get what I'm
EFN,
saying?
shout out to
Like,
Drink
shout out
Champ.
to EFN. He keeps it 100. EFN,
Shout out to Nori, man.
the whole Who's Crazy crew keeps that shit 1,000. I can't speak for nobody else. But the boy EFN is 100.
Let me
Straight
ask you a
up, that's
question.
my man.
Let me ask you a question, though, man. What made you want to start a podcast?
It was because I'm a hip hop artist and I dropped the mixtape. It's on. You could just Google it. Hand 5,000 Back Block Nightmare. And my first video was Wayne Perry and it did like 2,500. Then I got booked because I ain't had my shit together. So then I'm sitting in jail like, shit, man, I can't be pushing 40 rapping. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? And my sister was like, you know what? You should still do music, but you should do a podcast about your music. So I'm just like any other person of the culture. What the fuck is that?
she threw it out there.
That sounds like some geek shit. She's like, no, you can get on TV and talk about your music and do all this and do all that. So I came home, we doing it. So I had so many ideas with fishing. And we used to talk about it. Shout out to the airport too, on Erndale Avenue. We sit in the barbershop. We'll always be in the barbershop late night. I don't know that. And we'll kick it. And it was a thing to do about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night for working men or anybody. So about the barbershop wind down about 7 and we'll be in there till about 11:30, 12. We was always talking. The first podcast was supposed to be called Everything No Hots. And me and Mike the barber, Mr. Filion,
Mikey.
Mikey, we was supposed to do this shit.
Mikey.
So once I told Mikey about it, I don't think he know me. If anything I say I'm gonna do, I'm on it the next morning. And we do it, he got the bluff, and I told Kenny, what I say, I was talking, no, we was talking about it in the barbershop. I came around Damo house, we was watching the NFL like that year, and I was working with my nephew. Shout out to Spaz with the Bag. That's who you hear in the intro song. I told my nephew, like, boy, I'm gonna fuck with you from January all the way to the fall, and the fall, I'm dropping my podcast. So like in July, we just started playing with it. Coming soon, Rawdope podcast. Coming soon, we got the shit together. We did it, and then boom, we here 99 episodes strong.
Yes.
Over 100-some thousand streams. Like we there, but we ain't there, bro. Cause you gotta. For anybody watching, you gotta literally have 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. Like, I don't give a fuck to get touched. So like, we 37 away, and it's like your last 37 days in jail.
Get him, let's get him.
It just
subscribe right now. Subscribe right now. Get that notice. Yo, we need to get that 1,000 tonight. We need to get that 1,000 right now. Right now.
I need it.
Get him where he need to be.
So now we have 972, so what that's make us 38 away. So
I'm trying to have a subscribe party, man. That's why I told Keepinitastack.
Yeah,
we have a subscribe party.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
Have a night.
live.
Subscribe tonight.
We're gonna do it live.
If you call in, you say something, you got to subscribe
Call
right
in,
now.
all that. Right.
Subscribe right now. We might send you $1 to your Cash App or something. You know what I mean? But subscribe right now. Let's go.
Before we get into the topics, before we bring Keepinitastack into the Rawdope world, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say thank you for extending the olive branch. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no problem.
Appreciate you
that.
supporting
Inviting
me.
us out.
So I appreciate your support, and when you share my shit, because a lot of people that be close to you don't even share.
Oh
your
yeah,
shit.
you got that
And
right.
you close to me, but I'm just talking about like
they won't share.
it could be a motherfucker you just seen,
Yeah.
and you ain't even all you gotta do is press one button.
Yeah, Herbie told me on the Rawdope.
Ain't nobody asking for $1.
And it don't even cost.
He
It
my
don't
guy.
cost
So
nothing.
when I see him did that,
That's what's even more petty.
Let me check it out.
Yeah, because I was
That's
gonna say
even
this.
more petty.
He-Rock was passionate about it, and we like built it already. And I already like I even think in the future to come, if I, you know what I'm saying, like if I bust the door open first, I'm throwing the rod out there and pull it in because that's because it don't become. I feel like once, like I tell Ken this all the time, man. Once we on, I'm gonna get so bored with this shit. I'm sick of it. So what's next? Keepinitastack, I'll be next. Or you know what I'm saying? Whoever go first, like I'm just
Shout out
like
to Social
production.
Loans, too.
Social Loans is pretty dope. I heard you was on there, right?
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been meaning to get to
I
that.
had fun. We had fun that night, yo. We had fun that
But
night.
yeah, so that's how I feel like I'm gonna throw the rope like shit because I feel like what if I get up there in the first year my shit hit and the next year don't. So keeping the stack right there, like you know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta work together, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Yeah, we definitely got to work together.
In
Sure.
the culture though.
And all right, we gonna get into the topics. We gonna have some fun, right? We gonna get a little loose.
Shout out to my man. He got to introduce himself,
I'm
man.
about
At
to-
the end
I'm
of the
about to
day,
tell-
I gotta
I'm
tell
about
you,
to
listen.
do it. I'm about to
I
do it.
gotta
Go
say,
ahead.
the man, you know what I'm saying, he's going through things that, you know, he's not gonna speak about, but he's actually my business manager. And actually, you know, one of the guys that, you know what I'm saying, you know, my father was a strong man, so I would never play with my daddy like that and say another man was my father. But that's just ain't it. Because my father was around, bro. He might not have been the best dad, but if Pops was around, he went through his own struggles as a man. But I came up with uncles, you get what I'm saying? Blood uncles and uncles that was years older than me in the streets that really, you know what I'm saying, held the nigga down. So the man was like, really, he still is like part of Rawdope podcast. Like as far as the business part, when he be able to get back in his office and doing things, I know we got big things coming. But one thing that we show him and Uncle Vouch is that, you know what I'm saying, through the alley hoop to a lot of people and niggas missed the dunk.
Man.
And when he came home, I wanted to show him like, yo, you started us out with this. Now look at us. We upgraded equipment. We kept the shit, man. You don't know what we've been through to keep it, but we want to show you that with everything you did for us, we appreciate it and we trying to get to the finish line with it. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring OG Sean in because he probably don't even remember when I was a kid, but I remember him. Turk and all y'all. I remember all y'all when I was younger, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was, and then you had left, and then you came back. I remember you saying that on the show. I watched the show. I was like, yeah. Then you just came to the barbershop and you was back. You was back. Rollies out, yeah, man. You be on your fly shit. I was like, that's my guy right there, man. He don't even know he don't even know. Exactly. And I always appreciated your energy. Like you wasn't a person that just talk loud. You was loud talking, but you was saying a lot of shit. You was making a lot of sense, and you was breaking a lot of stuff down that people needed to listen to, especially with this politics shit. I know that you are into that because I've seen you. I've seen you in action, my dude. And I really wanted to ask you about what do you think about this George Floyd case? What do you think? All right, now I'm gonna put it in layman's terms. Where you exactly? So what do you think should happen, and what do you think will happen? Start off with the first.
Well, basically, where I'm at with it, I mean, we dealing with something that we as black folks have dealt with since we've been brought here to this country.
Right, forever.
Facts.
Since we've been brought here.
It's getting old.
And police brutality is nothing new to us. Mm-hmm. But now we living in this era of cell phones. Everybody got a camera on their phone, and it's like, okay, we're recording this shit now. So now it's no longer, we're just saying this shit. Right. I mean, it's going down.
It ain't just happening in the alley and nobody ain't see it.
It's happening. It's not just coincidence. No, this shit is happening.
Yeah.
Real.
Cause the shit they did in them alleys, nobody know about it.
Right.
But
I got carried in them alleys.
And nobody's seen it.
Nobody's seen it.
Nobody's seen it.
But what we got to understand is how do we continue getting to this problem that black men are being killed right before your very eyes. Mm-hmm. It's the same scenario. White cop, shit. Black man dead.
And a bullshit reason.
Shit's scary.
And most likely it's an unarmed black man, that's being killed, choked out.
A knee was on that man's neck for 10 minutes, and they keep talking about opioids.
8 minutes, 36 seconds.
That's the problem. Nobody want to really touch on what's really going on. All right? What the real root of the problem is, and it come down to, pretty much racism.
Number one.
That's it.
That's number one.
Ducks.
That's it. What
ducks
else is
choose
there?
Ducks. All right? Ducks choose ducks. White people choose white people. Black people choose black people.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just what it is, and it's just how it's going to go
That's
down.
one of the worst diseases. Probably the worst disease of humanity is racism.
But right now, we got this George Floyd situation going on where as though, the whole world's seen what happened, and what I believe is not the police that's on trial here. What's on trial is white America.
The judicial system.
White America.
Society.
It's the judicial system.
It starts with the judicial system.
They want us to trust in and believe in.
Facts.
Now, right now, it's going on trial. Everybody saw what
we
happened.
all seen it.
Yeah.
All right, but they want to make excuses and put the focus on his past
and being a drug user and all that dumb shit.
Man,
that's phony.
Man, that has nothing to fucking do.
Man. That's phony.
Everybody
what happened?
saw what happened.
That has nothing to do with what happened.
For 10 minutes.
So it's okay to kill somebody who
It
gets
has
out.
nothing to do with what happened.
Police continue to get away with the shit they get away with because they convince you not to believe your lying eyes. Mm-hmm. The hell with what you just saw.
Yeah, forget what we seen.
No police life is worth any black man's life. No matter how wrong you are.
At all.
This is
And that seems like that's the unwritten rule.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It's demeaning.
Come down to taking any chance you kill that black man to make sure you make it home.
That's a fact.
No ifs, ands, buts about it.
That's
I don't
fact.
care what the situation is. You make sure you make it home so you don't take no chances. You pull that trigger. And it seems like that's the unwritten rule.
It is. It is the
That's the
unwritten
unwritten rule. And black men are continuing.
You got damn right. Yes.
In these streets.
So what do you got to add on to this? I know you're not a black man, but you're a black woman that has a black son.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So that should touch you in a whole nother way. If your son, God forbid, something happened, a police hands, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this.
And you seen it on tape?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you seen it on tape for the world to see?
I'm turning full Black Panther mode.
Damn. Angela Davis.
I'm not even fuck all the rest of the shit, especially my baby.
That's how you got to look at it.
Ain't no way in the world.
You was somebody's son.
Yeah, exactly. And they trying to justify it with these stupid ass, dumb ass reasons that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Like right now, we're talking about he's on the ground. You already feels. First of all, anybody that's been on the fucking ground before by force, you already know how that feels. You can't move. You can't do nothing. His face is pressed against the concrete. And then the nigga got the neck in the neck. Like forever.
Man was yelling for his mother.
Forever.
A grown older man.
Yes.
Right. Not no kid.
Crying for his mother.
Not a child.
Absolutely.
Not no little boy.
They said his mother was
This white man had no compassion in his heart. But
At all. And he didn't let up at all.
I continue to say, it come down to individuals.
He didn't
man.
give
Who
two
wear
fucks
that
about
badge.
that shit.
It come down to who
he
wear
ain't let
that
up at
badge.
all, and that's sad.
And a lot of these cops know who these dirty ass fucking police are.
And they don't even
They know who will lie, who will plant drugs on a motherfucker. They know who will shoot a motherfucker in the back.
Oh, they know more than us.
Who that dirty cop is.
But nobody wants to cause a
And they
ripple.
continue to protect them.
We need a ripple
It's
effect.
not just the cops, though. It's the whole system
It's
that
the
needs
system.
to be dismantled.
It's the system.
Because the cops and the prosecutors, they all work together.
They protect
the
each other.
prosecutors and the cops, they need the judge to rule in their favor.
They protect
so, I
each
mean,
other.
it's everybody know each other. They all have lunch together. They all play golf together. They all know each other.
It's a buddy system.
The lawyers know the prosecutors and the judges. They've been knowing each other for years.
Half of them grew up together.
It's a buddy system.
And some went to college together and shit.
I'm just saying that I really
get played in this game.
I really sit and dream about how we could take the fuck over. Niggas don't know how powerful
say it all
we
the
are.
time.
We could really take
Financial
the fuck
freedom.
over.
Especially
you
with
feel
our
me?
dollar.
This our shit. The fuck y'all talking
Our
about?
dollar, we spend the most.
Yes, exactly. That's number one. That's the golden number one rule right
Spend
there.
the most.
We already controlling shit, but we just not doing it right at all. We all talk about it, but it's really not no type of leadership, and niggas is scared and not get it. You feel me? Because you don't know. You know how it is. These motherfuckers is killing you as soon as you come up with a hypothesis about what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
You know what I
What's the
mean?
nigga name?
Yeah,
What's the name? C-Bay?
You got that right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shaving.
The motherfucker that came up with all the cures and all the different things.
God, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you come up with some shit
And then he
and you
just
think you
trying
know
to
some
get us.
shit,
Look, and he
get the
just
fuck up out of here.
he just trying to get
But
us
yo,
to
he
eat
lived 90
better
years, yo.
and
Come on.
understand that we're being poisoned. You know what I'm saying? And
He
that's
lived
what
90
trying to
years.
do.
Did he?
He was 90 something. He was pushing 90.
I'm telling
The
you,
nigga was doing backflips at 70 years old.
living the good life.
The
He
nigga
trying
was
to show
doing
y'all the way.
backflips.
And they killed that
Come
man.
on, yo.
I
He knew
think that's
something.
a culture, though. The culture period is strong anyway. I remember
Yeah,
I learned this
absolutely.
in prison.
gotta educate
It was
ourselves,
one of the
man,
teachings, and he said
That's number one.
black
I mean,
people never
ignorance
was
is at all
black
times,
people was
also.
never ignorant. Black people, Charles, what's his name?
Shit,
Charleston,
black folks wasn't that shit.
what's my man
Yeah, a lot of
name to
ignorant
speak
motherfuckers
out?
today.
Charleston from down to Fort Leavenworth, Texas.
Oh,
He
you talking
said,
about, yeah, I know you're talking about.
I can't think of his
He on
last
YouTube,
name.
he know
Charleston,
what
yeah,
y'all-
Charleston
Charleston.
White. Charleston White.
Yeah.
Charleston
He
White.
say a lot of
Now
real
listen,
shit,
the
though.
shit he said, it makes sense. He was like,
He
man,
made
black people wasn't
points
never
and
killing
sense.
each other.
He do.
He like, yo,
But all
black
this
people
shit
wasn't
is
never
not
doing
right.
that. That's that shit the Italians was doing.
Every fucking thing
That's what
somebody
he said.
White people
said-
been doing
He
it.
said I'm Italian.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
they
that.
definitely
But he ain't lying though. If you look at the
They
Italian
white
history,
people
No,
kill
they
that's
everybody.
slaughter
some
each
real shit.
other.
That's some real shit.
They slaughter each other if they break their rules, their code of conduct. And he also was saying, you know,
they broke their rules of conduct. They snitched on each other. They
Yeah,
killed
you got
each other.
damn
They did
right.
the same motherfucking thing these niggas was doing.
But white people
The
started
thing
all that
is,
devilish
once
shit.
black folks start doing it, profiting from it, it becomes a fucking
It must have been a white guy who started all
It's always
that.
the problem. When black folks start making some money, then it becomes a problem. And that's always the problem.
Hey, black.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a problem from
Hey,
day
black.
one. That's how I look at it. Everything that's really going
Them
on, like
motherfuckers,
that's
they been doing
crazy.
everything
That's what I'm
under the
saying.
sun.
Put the crack out here, then they start benefiting too much. It's a fucking
I
problem.
want
Put
to
the crack
ask.
in our communities.
I want
remember?
to ask.
Yeah.
I want to
They
ask Blizzy
flooded
a
our
question.
communities with the crack.
What's up?
I want to ask Blizzy a question. All right, you're an entrepreneur, and you have a job, a 9 to 5 also.
Yep.
You're a hustler. You're a grinder.
Right.
You don't come from the streets, black.
No, not at all.
You're not a street guy, but you ain't no whore, and you one of my bodyguards, little bit.
Right.
But the question I really want to ask you about is, and you can attest to this. about business, black business, big black business. The man got a landscaping company called Trimwork Solutions.
Shout out to Trimwork Solutions.
Get you right.
I mean, get you like
Trim
he chop
you
down
up.
trees like Paul Bunyan.
Right.
You know what I'm
Trim
saying?
you up.
He get your garden together. He get anything that has to do with landscaping and manicuring with outside your house and all that. He does that, right?
Right.
And
Exactly.
the question I want to ask, what I want to convey to you is, how hard was it? How hard was it to start the business, and how hard is it now?
So look, check this out. The same thing my man said about he started off with 10, he ended up with 3 or 4, whoever came, and people left, and people came, and
it's landscaping.
And he had to move here, he had to move there, and all that shit.
Same shit.
That's the business. That's the business world.
It's business all the way.
I started off by myself. I grabbed a dude. He was with me for a minute. Then he fell off. Then I grabbed another dude. Then I lost him. And then I got somebody else. Then I lost him. Then I lost my truck. Then I lost my equipment. Then I had to go get that. And you know what I'm saying? So it was progression. Every day, every year, shit changed.
And when you start, when did you start this business, the Trimwork Solutions? When did you start?
I started this shit in 2003.
Nice. Gang.
I started shit in 2003, and it's done gone through all type of different changes and shit.
I even worked for you, nigga.
I started this shit with a Jeep Cherokee.
Damn. Yeah.
The seats went down, and I put the shit in the back of the Jeep Cherokee. My whole shit smelled like gas. The shit smelled like gas. I picked girls up. They're like, that's just my gas in this motherfucker.
Let me piggyback off that. As far as when it comes to business, right?
Exactly, because I know you can talk to it.
I mean, it's something I've been thinking about, for a while, is really starting to give some business classes, for real.
Okay.
Each one teach one.
Facts.
That's how we get ahead. But my key objective when it comes to business is consistency.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Number one thing is consistency.
That's the way you win.
You
Very
got
important.
to be consistent.
Very
From
important.
the time you open to the
Time you close. That's it.
You got to be
Tell niggas.
consistent
Yeah.
when
Yes.
it comes to treating your customers right.
That's right. Absolutely.
You always put your customers first.
Yep.
You don't argue and go back and forth with your customers, because that's who pay the bills.
He went through that with other people that was working for you.
It's all about consistency.
He went through that with other people that was working with not him doing it, but it was other people that was working for him, arguing with him,
Listen,
messing up his business.
Right.
Listen, motherfuckers don't understand. Customer service is key, honey.
Customer service is everything.
I don't give a fuck what you got. If you don't know how to talk to me and you don't know how to, convey the right prices and all that straightforward shit, I'm not buying shit here. Fuck you.
You know why, Sheezy? It's 1,000 niggas cutting grass.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't the only motherfucker cutting grass and doing this shit.
Yeah.
So if my shit ain't right, if I ain't consistent, I ain't coming every week and they ain't gotta call me.
Yeah.
And I ain't doing my shit. It's another motherfucker that's coming right down the street behind me.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Cut my grass or get cut the fuck off. How about that?
I used to tell everybody in the beginning when I started, and motherfuckers, I didn't really, and this is something in business that when you never had your own business or know, you got always tell anybody that's with you, gotta let them know, Doug, your face ain't the face that's gonna be in person. You ain't going down. That's why I'm rather particular about my shit. Because if you wanted to get up and achieve this goal with me, you'll be particular about it. You'll be mad too, just as me, because how the fuck we gonna get some money fucking up all the time? I learned this on a white man's job. It take twice as long to do a job wrong. It do. It's simple and plain.
You gotta
take twice as long to do the shit wrong.
You lose money.
You lose money.
You lose money.
And time is a commodity.
I'm about to say time too.
And time is a commodity you must utilize with the utmost care. You can't waste people's time and energy. And that's why I explain to people like, bro, if you ain't in, that's cool too. If you in, you gotta come in, because if you go to your job, you gonna punch that clock on it because you want that check at the end of the day.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You don't want nigga to lowball you, so why lowball the position?
At all.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You want to be able to have your chest out and say, hold up, I did it like this. This is what I was doing. I was writing it down the whole time, bro. It's fucked up. I had to do that to come to this.
And I
that
got
I'm
what
gonna
I was
show
supposed
you
to
everything.
get.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I
That's
got
how-
what I was supposed to get.
And a motherfucker shouldn't play with you. A motherfucker should honor that, respect
all
that,
day.
love and be 100 with you. And that's how I feel about business, bro. Everybody you start, it's a fact. You ain't gonna start. You're not gonna finish who you start with.
Right.
Not at all.
Hey,
Bad as you want to
can
do
I ask y'all a
I'm
question?
well aware. I've been cutting
And if you
people
worry
off
about that, you don't
all
need to be in
year.
business.
Hey, can I?
If you ain't got the nuts for that, You don't need to be in
Can
business.
I ask all y'all a question about the same thing?
Ask me any question.
About the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with
it.
Black first, and we're gonna come around. What is your goal? Your end goal? Everybody starts stuff, right? Everybody has visions. Everybody has creativity. Everybody's unique. We're human beings. Everybody
Right,
has their
absolutely.
own uniqueness, right? So
Yep.
when my man started his business, he had a vision. He had a goal.
Right.
He may have achieved 20 of those goals.
Right.
But what is the end goal? What is
Right.
the end? Are you trying to be a brickman?
No, I'm gonna tell you what my goal is, dog. My goal is not to do anything else. My goal is to do what my passion is.
Right.
I still teach. I still go into school and do other things, but that I love that. But I would love to do what I do for my business every day, all day, and I ain't gotta do nothing else to make the bacon for my parents, make the bacon for my kid, or do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pay my bills.
Yeah.
I would love to just.
You
do
got
my
that
passion.
right. Yes.
That's it.
And hey, Sheezy, you got your own business, right? Shout your business out, man. Shout your business out.
But a little bit about my business.
Yeah, tell us about
I
your
just like
business.
saying business. Bread 410. Yeah, right
Bread
now
410.
bread. Yeah, it's really going to be modeled as a urban hot topic. Like you can find all types of things here. I started off with 3D and 5D mink lashes. Coming out with some bucket hats for the summer. Couple purses for the ladies, but you got to keep in mind that it's different now. So it ain't
Like you
for
said, Hot
the it ain't for the ordinary. You know what I mean? But you gonna be able to vibe with it.
Yeah.
Everything is quality, you know, and it's just a little bit, you know.
Shout out
sauce.
to
It's
that.
a little sauce.
And what's your end goal? What's your end goal?
Oh, I just want to be comfortable. You know, I'm pretty good. I'm spiritual, so you know, it don't take much. I appreciate the finer things in life. I also love the simple things. You know what I mean? That's what makes you grateful. You got to remember to be grateful every day that you wake up because you
Absolutely.
could not be here. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Fact. Yeah,
and
that's a fact.
I do believe in being 100% authentic at all times.
Yeah.
And just value who you love. Period. That's
Absolutely.
just it. You know what I mean?
And I gotta go to my OG Sean, man. I know my man been going through some things and all that, but we here to support you in whatever endeavor you. I told you, man, when you got the joint, I said I was gonna bring them joints up in here. He said, "Yo, long as it's classy." I said, "Man, come on now." I said, "I'm gonna have them joints in there." I'm talking about women, nice. That was the whole point. But
He didn't know what joints meant?
No, he did. He just.
Oh.
That's OG.
I thought,
Yeah,
oh, that's what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah.
I was like, he ain't know what joints meant.
OG married and some more
No,
shit.
Yeah, shout out to
Oh,
that.
right. He know what the joints.
Yeah, it was just that, I just wanted to, basically I was saying,
Yeah.
I just want to help him out and pump that situation up.
Yeah.
Because it was so fly.
The situation was definitely lit.
Oh my God. Benny Hanna's type shit. He could confront you type. Come on, shorty.
Yeah.
Marble everything. Chessboard
Yeah.
was marble. Yo, the nigga had the flyest shit, son.
Yes.
As if like I had it.
No, I'm not. I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I want you to talk about what's coming. Yeah. So go ahead and tell us what you got in store.
Speak
for
of the bike. Speak of the bike. Speak of the bike.
Definitely open back up. All right, we just had a little minor setback, but this COVID thing, it has affected everybody.
Of course.
It's affected everybody.
Yes.
For sure.
Everybody got to take their lumps with it. But I want to touch on this business thing. Yeah.
I'll touch on it
I
after
mean,
you.
we as black folks,
Uh-huh.
When I discuss business, I try to get everybody to understand, what is business and what's the concept of business. Because a lot of us, always like this, a lot of us
fast money.
that,
Yeah,
I own my own
instant
business. I got a
gratification.
business, I own my own
Yeah.
business. But
It ain't
the
about
question
that.
I always ask you,
Yeah.
what is that business doing for you? I mean, I can run down everything my business experience have done for me.
Exactly.
My business experience has built this house. My
Right.
business experience has bought me Bentleys, Aston Martin.
Those of
all
us
that
who
type
can't
I
see
know.
the house.
I seen
It's
it.
immaculate. I ain't gonna lie. House is immaculate.
experiences, everything you see, everything I have, it was generated from my business experience. So I sat back and I listened to people, because when it come to business with me, my goal, it's about my comfortability. And that measures my level of
Let 'em tell
success
you,
to me.
telling you.
Is my level
Comfort.
of comfortability.
It's about
I'm
comfort.
comfortable in
Yes.
life.
Plain and simple.
That's what determined my success. Where I'm comfortable.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's your end goal.
You goddamn right. Yes.
That's your
that
level
a
of
long
success,
time.
You didn't live life. You didn't did everything
Listen.
everybody want to do.
Listen, this is another key factor. That's your level of success.
That's right.
I'm not worried about
That's
your
right.
fucking level
Yeah.
That's what
or
it comes
your
down to.
fucking level or your
absolutely.
fucking level.
Comfortability.
I'm worried about my
Your
comfort level in
of
this life
comfortability.
Yeah.
with my kids.
What it come down to.
You know what I mean? I don't want to have to worry about shit.
That's different
If I
for
get
everybody.
a flat tire
That
and
shit
somebody slash my shit and it's all 4 of them, I don't know why I just thought about that.
But you did.
People do that type of shit though.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day,
Every
I'm just
day.
saying, just regular shit that when it's the rainy days.
Yeah.
How about that?
True.
I want to be
True.
able to just pay that shit. I ain't got nothing to
You want to
worry
be able
about.
to take care of that. Right?
Yeah, period. That's all I want to be able to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
And let me ask you one more question before we get to Ham. Since we on this on business, right?
Right.
What are the 3 main steps to have a successful business? Because you've been successful in your businesses.
right.
It's not like you just did a business and that was it.
Consistency.
Yeah, so we know that. But what are your main 3 steps
Yeah.
of business?
I mean, it's a few things.
Just
that-
give me
that
3.
come
I know
into
it's a
play.
bunch. I know it's a
I'm
bunch.
gonna get it. All right, there's a few things that come into play
Consistency.
when it come down to trying to open and operate a successful business. all right?
Successful
And
business.
that's the key, a successful business.
Facts.
Keep saying anybody can start a business.
Anybody.
Anybody.
But the thing is, what is that business doing for you?
Nigga, I used to sell candy in Pimlico. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? I had a little business.
That's a good
but,
business,
But how
too.
successful was it? I don't know.
When
Right.
it comes to generating
Nigga.
business, all right, my key goals when it comes to generating business, all right, and getting business into my establishment, all right,
Gotcha.
you got to be able to market
Facts.
whatever your product that you pushing.
Right.
So now
Major
that's
facts.
so now that's past generating. Now you keeping
Well,
it going.
Now, let me get to it. 'Cause
'Cause,
I'm gonna break it down.
you can generate
All right,
and
first of all, you
start
got
and
to
be fucked
understand the
up.
concept of business. What is business?
Yeah,
Business is all
seriously.
about supply and demand.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I'll take your ass to school when it comes to business.
That's what you said you wanted to do.
I constantly tell people, I'll measure my level of success to almost any fucking body. All right, and I'll come on top most of the time, given from where I came from.
Top
Like
10.
I said, given where I came from, I can measure that shit. Given where I came from to where I'm at today.
Right.
All right? To where I'm at today.
And you from Highland Ridge, right?
So like I said, that's a long time.
That's a long time ago, but you know.
That's where you started
Yeah.
from.
He's what I am for
It's
keeping
not
it
about
back.
how to read. It's about your mindset. too.
Gotcha.
All right? It's about your mindset.
Yeah.
All right? And like I said, your level of comfortability when it comes to business, all right, like I said, and starting off your business, it comes down to, okay, what do I plan to supply? All right, what do I want to supply? What product I want to push? What service do I want to give?
What people gonna like
You know,
and what they gonna
so that's what it comes down to. All right, what's in demand? That's what I think about when it comes to business and what products I want to carry in my establishment. All right, because I'm not just putting shit in my establishment just to be putting shit in there that nobody really want.
Yeah.
just sitting there.
So it's about
They
knowing
doing that shit every
your
day,
market.
B.
Okay, you got to know your market.
Yeah.
All right. You got to know your customer base. All right.
Your niche.
It's a lot of things that go into play when it comes to business. It's not something that you can just round off in just 3 things.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a lot of things that come down to parking.
Right.
Of course.
You want to make sure your fucking customers can hop the fuck out their car and
Yeah.
get into your business with no
Convenience.
problem.
Yeah.
You wanna make
Yeah.
Exactly.
It
Sure.
comes down to security.
Exactly.
Lighting. You wanna make
Okay, but
sure
that's when you a
it's lot
good
of things.
businessman.
That's what he
Yeah, I
tell-
mean,
that's what he tell me.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's right. That's
He's
when
a
you
great
good one.
businessman.
They heard
Yeah, when you a good one, you think
Like I
about all
said, I'm
aspects
a
of
like
it.
me.
I know. Listen, that's why
Yeah.
this show is perfect.
He like
You
me.
think of all aspects
that's what
when
I
talking
wanted.
about a business. Yeah.
Cause I know, listen,
But
cause
you
I
a
know,
good
I know,
businessman.
I know
What
Sean
Jay-Z say?
has been through a lot and he's seen a lot and
Yes, absolutely.
he's done a lot.
Yeah,
So
yes.
don't get it fucked up.
He like me.
He ain't no regular nigga at all.
I'm not a silver spoon motherfucker.
I'm
Yeah.
keeping a stack businessman.
I
I'm keeping a
wasn't-
stack
I
business.
wasn't-
I'm keeping a stack business manager.
He done started
So-
the LLC.
so
We
you
already
me.
got an LLC going on, shorty.
Yeah, so you me.
Shit been coming to my house.
Yeah, you mean.
Shit been coming to my house in the mail. You know what time it is. Yeah, they asking us to get loans.
Right.
We can get a loan now.
I done failed at a lot of businesses.
You
heard me? I done failed at a lot of businesses. Guess
Credit
what? I ain't never
is
quit.
Another thing, credit.
Right.
Credit is the most important thing.
You can't quit.
Credit is one of the most important things you're gonna need.
All right.
When it comes to business,
Definitely.
when it comes to personal, your credit.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's something that we need to start teaching each other, teaching our children, and stressing that shit. Financial literacy, all right? Because a lot of us black folks are ignorant when it comes to financial literacy.
That should be a subject in college. That should be a subject.
It should be a subject.
But they don't want us to have
Maybe
that.
in high school.
It should be the first
You got that right. Yes.
Going to school
They
for
should
it.
teach that.
We need to
I don't
teach
know.
it
I
at
say
home.
fuck college.
Black home.
Maybe
In the house.
They should teach that in
Yeah, high
high
school.
school. They should teach that.
Yes.
They should teach that.
Fuck home
Financial
economics,
literacy.
bitch. We ain't cooking right now.
It starts off with even
We
just balancing
are
a
worried
fucking
about
checkbook.
the
Balance
You know
script.
how to
Yep.
balance a
Yes.
fucking checkbook.
Balance
You
your
know how to
checkbook.
pay your bills.
That should
on
Yeah.
be in
time.
high
Yo,
school.
the nigga
Yeah.
said balance a checkbook, nigga.
I mean,
I don't even know how to do that.
know how to do that.
Checks no more, but still.
I'm about to say, I don't even know how to do that. I can't co-sign.
It's numbers. It's numbers. But I just
But
wanted to
yeah.
ask you that because I already know you've been successful at all your businesses that I
Niggas don't even
about,
know
that
how
I
to
know
save
about.
though, yo.
And I know you probably had some
I
ones
just want
that
to tell y'all, niggas don't even know how to save though.
Succeeding. I learned from the ones that
Look,
succeeded.
you know hey, big homie. You know they call it failing forward.
Yeah.
Failing forward.
You learn from that shit.
You learn from mistakes.
And look,
you
and
learn
look,
from losing.
And look who's under you. And look who's been watching you. And look what he's been doing also. You gotta give the props to Ham too.
growing.
Cause he's
Definitely
growing and he's
he's
been
growing.
watching you the whole motherfucking time.
You taking notes.
So what do you have to say about your end goal and your strategies of being a businessman and your business plan? You ain't gotta give us your whole business plan.
Yeah.
bro.
Keep it a thou wow. Keep it a thou wow. Keep it a stack, baby. Keep it a thou wow.
I think like this. One thing business is at any given Sunday, I know it can flop. You might think you got the money can come. Any given Sunday, it can flop.
You facts.
And in a certain business, like I'll shout out to my business, English waste management, where we just clean and demo houses out and get rid of trash and shit. That's some shit that I like the way my business move, and I wish it do better. But that's a business that I know if my big business, which is the podcast, take off, that I just pass it down to my nephews or something like that, because I don't really care about it like that. It's just really to just do what I need to do. So I'm not really, proud of that business, but that business works for me at this moment.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the podcast shit, what my standard is for it to just become like, I grew up, you know what I'm saying? I don't live that way no more. But my thing was, my hustle was distribution. That was my hustle coming up. So when I think about business, I think in the matter of whatever I do,
Distribution.
I know.
I have to distribute.
Getting that product out.
And what it means is I want to just be like the face of a product.
Getting that
Where I'm
product
saying, man, the business
Stamp.
that we going to do
A
is
stamp.
I'm going to take this to the next level through my Medium platform, because my media platform does well. My Medium platform started out with this. Now these other platforms are growing and successful platforms under this. So you give us your product, we move your product, because that's one of the main hustles I learned. How to distribute, how to sell something. So my whole marketing strategy is whatever's put in front of me, you know what I'm saying? I got to be able to sell it. And if it's not worth it, I have to give it back. You get what I'm saying?
Don't hold on to
My
it.
whole thing is,
Don't hold on to it.
my thing is to be a mass distributor of media.
That shit
You
go
know what
bad
I mean?
on you. Go hold on to it.
Podcasts is,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just shows, you know what I mean? Like I was writing. I wrote a whole series, like 100 episodes. I ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh, where's
But
that? You ain't holler at me,
No,
son.
but it's like one thing gotta grow now. The Rawdope
He's
grow.
a writer
You know what I'm
also.
saying? But I did it in jail, like for real, and it was just something that I wrote 100 episodes to it, and I think it's gonna be cool. So I already got 3 things already in my little black and white notebook and in my brain that I'm gonna do when the first check come, because I gotta tell niggas all the time, we can't be lowball going in the door, because that don't leave no room to do what we gotta do. If you're gonna fuck us over, you gotta pay us to fuck us.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? I mean, that's just laws of business.
At least give me some
when
money.
you're dealing with motherfuckers that
We need some
probably
Baltimore
wanna-
Chronicles, yo.
That's
listen,
laws
but-
everywhere.
but yeah, so,
not
but-
just in business.
But in entertainment, you know they gonna get the best end of the stick.
Of course.
You know, Masterpiece, some people slip
all
through
right.
the cracks, but People gonna get the other end of the stick on you. So you gotta say with the other end of the stick coming, we gonna get the right amount of money we can move on to the next project in case this one don't work.
We need some Baltimore Chronicles, dog.
I'm just trying to back myself up 1,000%.
No, that's a fact, bro.
And that's just how I feel like with this shit.
But
like,
you gotta understand when you mention shit like that, we can help you out with that. Like we'll be there with you on that. Yo, my man Black been writing shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gotta hook up.
We gotta all just
work together.
Put out
hook up, link up.
Yeah, yes. I got a book. I got a little story. I got some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We write shit.
But that's what I mean.
I'm creative.
Our shit like mass media, like Fatso Entertainment, not about Rawdope Podcast. It's not about Fat Ham. It ain't about Kenny. It ain't about Spaz with the bag. It's about the culture. It's about media. It's about hip hop. It's about festivals. You know what I'm saying? We got 7 floors. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying? The podcast is on the first floor.
That's
if
one
you
level.
keep going up them steps, you're gonna find more interesting people.
I want to do a new Rap City with you.
Same shit with
Remember,
Scola.
you talked about that. We're not gonna say everything.
Same shit with Scola. Scola got a lot of different levels. You feel me? Like we seen his podcast shit, but he way deeper than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He gotta be.
Oh, he way deeper than that. His music, his shit he got going on, like that shit better than this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So this is the outer, you know what I'm saying, circumference, but his inner shit, like we got way more stuff. Like he got music. He got a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? He write, he do this shit. So
yo,
yeah, absolutely.
Put it like this.
He rocking everything he put
talented.
out.
Yo,
talented
put it like this. Put it like this, yo.
I just got behind him because I was like, yo,
because you're a friend.
Shit.
No, because you're a friend.
No, it ain't about the friend shit.
Yeah, but you're a friend.
If I'm a
It
friend,
ain't about the friendship.
no, it is about that. But that's not what. If I'm a friend, I'm like, y'all, the nigga ain't got no talent. I ain't fucking with him.
Yeah, but listen.
Yeah, but you gonna be upfront.
That's
Tell that
the-
nigga.
But that's the point.
You
of-
ain't gonna fake follow the nigga all the way around. You gonna let that nigga
Exactly.
know.
If I'm a
That's
friend
keeping it
and the
stacked.
nigga got talent, I'm fucking with him.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's what I
saying.
mean.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what you gotta do.
You can have a
That's
million.
business.
You can have a
Fuck with
million friends that
So
know you got talent.
Yeah, that's a part
But
of
they
business.
might not put up. They don't believe. They just think you got talent.
He had paused on his Keepinitastack shit, right? So I
Yeah,
hit him
because
up.
I remember he started. He didn't have a lot of people behind
And
him.
he had paused on it, right?
And we worked
So
with
so
him.
I got my crib and shit. I hooked it up. I said, I hit him up. I said, yo, check this out, yo. I want to put together a team. I want to do this shit again because I think that shit it got some. You know what I'm saying? I think we got some leverage.
Absolutely.
I think we can do something with that. I want you to come back with that. I want you to keep doing that because I think that's going to get people to look at your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I think when you do that, they're gonna say, "Oh,
Yes.
then this guy Herbie is kind of."
And it has.
And then you can promote your music.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Once they see that part, they're gonna say, "What
Oh,
else
he
does
do
he
that
do?"
too?
He's still in the rap game. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm never gonna
The
stop
Keeping
rapping.
the Stat podcast
'Cause the music
is
is
a
dope.
platform to do everything y'all want.
Everything.
So that's
We
why
do
you do
whatever
it.
the fuck we want to do.
Everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
but
Yeah.
the main thing is the targeting on one thing. Like my man Kenny, you know what I'm saying? Probably like in the fall, he gonna drop a clothing line.
Shout
You know
out to
what I'm
Kenny
saying?
Spazzo.
Niggas got shit that they want to do.
My
Like,
nigga.
so it ain't never nigga stopping you, but you gotta say, yo, something gotta bring
Right,
bread
right.
in. So we
Something
got
gotta
all
bring it
mo-
in.
Yeah, something gotta bring it in. So we got all move in sync on this one project, and we get this project there. Instantly, everybody should be in go mode because while this project going on, you
look.
should have been planning.
I'm
Yo,
fortunate.
listen.
I'm fortunate. I'm like, look, check this out. I know he hot, so guess what? I'm gonna market my shit on his shit. So I'm gonna market.
Why not?
I'm gonna market.
Get it where you fit in.
I'm gonna market my landscaping
It's called
business.
cross marketing.
I'm gonna market my landscaping
It's
business.
called cross
They don't
marketing.
know
I'm
what it's
gonna
called. They
I'm
don't know
gonna
what it's
market my
called.
landscaping business through this
Absolutely.
shit. You feel me?
Chaz
And you
Moody
know what I want to
music.
do?
Chaz Moody music,
Chaz
nigga.
Hey.
I want to bring up
Hey.
any black artist that's doing something positive that want to
Yeah.
come on. Yo, come on our
Shout out
shit
to that
because
man Simone's Kenny.
come
Shout
fuck
out
with
to
us.
that man, nigga. Shout out to that man. Shout out to that. Get that man Simone horns, man. That's what it is, man.
Hey, yo,
Young black entrepreneurs, man.
Hey,
That's what
Kenny.
it's about.
Yeah, this is what
Kid
we
A,
doing.
I want you. I want Chaz, my little brother. That's my blood brother. That's my little brother for real. It's not like, that's my brother.
All right.
Merch.
And I want Freeney, goofy ass.
Little Freeney.
I want.
Freeney up.
It's like,
Freddie like the Godfather out this
but
bitch, ain't he?
because Freeney is smart as shit.
Shout out to my man Freeney behind the camera.
Shout out to Freeney.
Shout out to Freeney
He
behind
like the
camera.
Godfather.
The voice.
He like the Godfather.
Yo.
and
Yeah,
shit.
he like the old sinus of this shit.
the Osiris of this shit.
He like the Osiris of
He
this
like
shit.
the Godfather.
I
of
just
this
want
shit.
y'all to
You know what
really
I'm
get
saying?
together and really come up with a plan for the whole media company, the conglomerate. It's not just about one person that's doing something. It's not
Yeah,
just about,
absolutely.
it's
Nah,
always
not.
about us.
not.
We're all together right now, tonight, right?
And honestly,
No
I'm
red-headers.
asking her questions about
No
how did Freddie do
red-headers.
it? How did Freddie do it?
Freddie?
How did he do this? How did he do that?
He here now.
So he's
No,
that
no,
person.
I'm gonna say this.
After the
You know what I'm
show, we
saying?
getting
And
his
it's two
ass.
shit.
Oh.
I know nothing about this shit.
No, listen, check this out.
I do landscaping.
Yo, listen, check this out. Check this out, bro. If you want to know about this shit, YouTube is the Harvard for the culture.
Oh, yeah. We
Already,
do that. He do
already.
that.
And,
Yeah.
and then another thing
Of course.
about Free Me, he gotta see you working, and then he like, I don't know his sign or no shit, cause I ain't one of them motherfuckers. Time.
I ain't
No,
one of them
he's
motherfuckers.
bipolar.
So look, check this out.
But listen, hold on, let me finish.
My birthday
That's a
December
sign,
4th.
bipolar.
Listen, let me finish.
December
Freely
4th, you a
will
sage.
step into a project, and after that, you know, after he feel like you get it,
He gone.
he can't do more work than you because it ain't his thing.
Right, I got you.
But him
understand.
helping and just being a guy of technology and a super cool guy that like cameras and he works around and shit, he don't mind looking this shit up because, you know what I mean, he's a ghetto geek. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
a guy like that, he
And
play
that
with
was
computers
a great
and shit.
explanation.
Yeah, so he'll get it started, but after that, you gotta do your own
Ghetto
homework.
geek.
He'll take you to the well, but you gotta drink the water. Cause Freeney ain't liable to keep getting you buckets of water. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
shout out
keeping
to
the
him.
stack, Ham.
Yeah,
You
that,
just
I
kept
mean,
it
you
stacked.
can't do more.
Right.
That's keeping it
Don't
a
say
double
he
stack.
good for this, but he ain't good for that.
Yeah, Freeney ain't.
You got that right.
Freeney ain't
Gotta be doing
it's
all
not his
that.
thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not his thing. He likes to do photography. He's a photography guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
That's,
mean, yeah.
listen, that's
I mean,
all
guess what?
fine and dandy.
He's a brilliant dude.
That's all fine and dandy. But it's about black empowerment, black entrepreneurship. All we're trying to do is help each other.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's not about who
Yes.
individually
That's
do.
right.
We all
It ain't-
individually
it ain't-
doing
it ain't.
shit.
And
We
guess
all
what?
doing
Yeah,
shit.
reciprocation.
But
It's just
I
about
feel
coming
like he's-
together as a team,
Yeah.
guys. Rich
Yeah.
people get rich from a team.
Absolutely.
Ask any
Yes.
rich person.
Look, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know
That's
everything.
true.
I can't do everything.
That's all I know.
And I know that.
Yeah.
With my business, I got motherfuckers that's probably more smarter than me. But guess I'm the owner. But guess what? Them motherfuckers can do more than me.
Exactly. You
Yeah,
need
but
that.
guess
And I know that shit.
No, but you know what? You
My
know,
main guy,
shout out to
he
that
can
man.
do
Horn
more
it
than
back
me.
up, Kenny. Horn it up.
listen.
Motherfucker sleep over
Word.
there.
That's real
Goddamn
shit. You
engineer,
doing
you
it?
sleep,
No.
motherfucker.
I love that real shit.
Y'all,
more than
listen.
me.
We don't all know it all. We
Do you
all-
know? But
You
listen,
don't,
your
you don't,
your
you don't
your
know
your
though.
passion has to override the ego.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
your passion does not
Yeah.
override the ego, you
It's a
ain't getting
problem.
no the fuck
Get that
where
ego
fast.
out of here.
No
That
money.
shit don't mean
No
nothing.
money.
Yeah.
That's
So
real.
you're not even going to be thinking to
I ain't
help
gonna
one
lie,
another.
though. One of my favorite songs is Kanye West and Beyonce Ego.
What?
The remix. That's one of my favorite things.
Oh, we going hip
That
hop?
is
Oh, we going hip hop?
I mean, we can go hip hop. I want to get in this. I wasn't going to say
No, I ain't
nothing.
gonna do it. We gonna
No,
do it.
no.
Hey,
I'm
just
just
watch
saying.
the language when I say this. So you know what I'm saying? In this journalist shit, you gotta look up shit. So I'm looking up shit. Okay. So you know, I'm in the wee hours in the morning. I'm up. I'm just spamming, and I'm from TikTok to Facebook to Instagram to Twitter, then YouTube, just back and forth like a psychopath. So I've been noticing people has been talking about Lil Nas X.
Oh,
The
my
old-
God.
Let me finish. The Old Town Road guy.
No,
you know what I mean?
we can't talk about that.
No, listen. No, I'm just saying. So you know, watch what you say.
Yeah.
So you know me, I'm like, all right, man. I wake up tomorrow. I'm a say, but by the time I get into it, I go to sleep. I see Cardi B, but what really made me interested in is what Cardi B said. I rebuted in the name of the Lord and this stuff. So I said,
It was
okay,
some
you know,
Satan shit, yeah.
I said, but I don't know. You know, yet I haven't seen it
You
with
ain't
my
seen
own
it.
2 eyes.
Okay.
Man,
What,
I
the
saw-
video?
I saw the video.
The video?
And I must say, honestly, that the world has changed. And listen when I say this, the world has changed so bad that as guys, if you're just over 35 years old, you know what I'm saying? Just hands down, you know, may Allah bless you to see 100. But you'll be more out the way, and inshallah, you'll be more comfortable in life and settled where you're so far from it. But the children and people that gotta face this stuff the next 20 years, it's gonna be bananas. Now here's a guy that had a big song, platinum song, You know, his way of life is his way of life. You know what I mean? You know, the things that he want to do is his own personal thing. But, you know, to put things like that that's put on YouTube, Vivo, MTV, whatever, bruh, it's just bananas to me that it gets so much views.
It's different
and so
now.
much praise.
I get it, because it's
unreal.
internet and all that now.
It's unreal.
But
No, fuck
Megadeth,
that.
and all that shit was going on way before a little
I'm not
Nas
listening to what I'm
X.
saying. Listen,
They was biting chickens off,
Listen.
pissing in the
Hey,
crowd,
yo, listen,
all that
bro,
nasty
listen.
shit.
I never.
All that heavy metal
hold
shit.
up.
Yeah, but why?
Hold up, listen. I never
Keep it
ever
stacked.
seen a man. I don't know what was in that devil.
Oh, he
suit.
was.
I never seen a
Oh,
man do anything of that nature in a video.
Okay.
Because
see
I
what you
didn't
saying.
grow up watching rock
Yeah.
and roll videos. I seen Guns N' Roses and
No, that
Will Run
ain't heavy
DMC.
metal to real heavy
I
metal.
don't know
fans.
nothing about
hold
it.
on.
But
That's not my culture. But what I'm saying is,
But it's another culture.
if you're a child,
No.
if a kid,
But-
if anybody that's uncertain see things of that nature, then it's
and they listen to
one-
Old Town
And listen,
Road, and then they go to that.
Hey,
Like, what the f-
Justin Bieber
What?
wasn't doing nothing like that. It's a person of our culture. It's more deeper than music. It's more deeper than
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
the guy did. It's more deeper than the art. I understand you display your art the way you want to display it, but that to me was totally out of order.
You lucky Stat Guy ain't on here, because...
You get what I'm saying?
Hey,
That
yo,
was
Stat Guy had
totally
something to say in the cut?
out of order. And listen, they ban
I missed that,
videos
too. I missed that,
and
yeah.
ban music, and you get in trouble from different stuff. And
Nike
man,
blood. He said blood
Yeah.
in the Nike.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
but it's
And
the
the Air
spirit of
Max.
the people, because guess what? That
That's
first
the
of all,
man.
first of
That
all,
video
listen.
is like I would
Whoever
never
the
watch
fuck
it again.
is Nike is crazy. Why the fuck would you even
They trying to say somebody else
allow
made it.
him to
They trying to say somebody else made
make
it.
a shoe?
Yeah.
It had real blood in
He
the
just
shoe. I
bought
don't-
them. And,
That's just what he
crazy.
into. It is unreal.
It's just crazy.
You know, and this is a successful
you
young
think
guy.
it's funny? It's
No, this is no, it's not funny. It's a successful young guy that
Made
has
a lot of money.
the future on his shoulders. You know what I mean?
#1 song right now.
I don't give a fuck.
We don't even listen to the song, but it's
I
number
don't give
one.
a fuck. So who
that shit
cares?
#1 on everything. They say that song is #1 on everything.
And that's sad.
What the fuck?
It's sickening.
Let's keep it a band, man. That shit is retarded.
It's all the way retarded.
Out of
I
control.
know it's
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, and to everyone to let it be on TV, to even be streamed, to be viewed.
Who you think letting it?
It's just that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, see, I get to the point.
But this is their plan, though, right?
Yeah.
This is their plan. We know that this is their plan.
Mm-hmm.
So we cannot no longer be shocked by this shit. You know this is
I don't
going
know what
on.
plan it is. I don't know nothing about
Yo,
nothing.
it's the plan that we
But
not with.
that stuff.
Ham
is
don't want to say what he
bananas.
really did on that video.
No, it ain't none of my business.
know.
I'm just saying
No,
it's for
that's not,
everybody to go
because-
look
Say
and
it.
check
What
it
he
out.
do,
No,
Ham?
you know
I
the
don't
What was he
LGBT
doing, Ham?
Hey man, it was.
He ain't gonna say it.
It
He-
was.
I thought
to
he-
me,
What was he doing?
It was.
He dressed up
For
in a
me,
lot of costumes,
no,
You
right?
can do it. You a woman. What was he
No,
doing?
no, I ain't see that shit. I don't watch that type of shit.
Yeah. So I mean,
No, they
it
showed
was,
it.
it was unreal.
Some white people
That's
are
all
the
I'm
devil.
Sam keeps saying it's unreal.
You got that right.
But what was
Yes.
Sam?
It is
Some white
He
people are the devil.
was
Ham ain't gonna say it.
him. He
was
was in
unreal.
different costumes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different costumes, all types of stuff. It was
crazy.
It had to be a big budget. It was. I always say this is a big budget video.
It was on purpose.
And Big
know what I'm
Sean
saying?
all like, yeah, bro, I see you. Yeah, you.
Oh,
so
you seen
creative.
that? Oh, he said that?
Fucking fag.
Oh,
Oh.
So what? Hey, guess what? So what? I still like his music. Fuck y'all. I'm just saying.
yeah,
Say
listen.
nah.
She a
look,
woman,
I'm
though.
keeping it a state. What you want me to do?
she ain't a man.
You gotta
Right.
step on that shit.
Man, listen.
You know what I mean? But
You
I'm
know
just
that
saying.
that shit was gay and crazy.
Oh, you can say that. It's
All day.
gay
You
is
know
gay.
it was. So
I
for
mean,
you to
call people gay.
congratulate someone who is even thinking of that and displaying that for your little boys and everybody to see,
Yeah.
like that's cool, and you congratulate him, like thanks for the creativity. No, we don't need that.
Yeah, that shit was
We
out of
don't
control.
need that. What are you talking about?
It was out of control. It was out of control.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't normal. I
I'm
don't care what
sorry,
no
it
one
was
says.
not at
You
all.
can be gay and do all the thing, the gay stuff that y'all do, but that was satanic.
That was crazy. I don't even know how that made
That was
it to air.
satanic.
Period.
It's like the motherfucker that stoned the Capitol.
I don't know how it made
exactly.
it to air.
We can't talk about that.
Shit was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. I'm
Man,
sorry.
you can't have motherfuckers
How the
doing
fuck
crazy
they do
shit
that?
like
How-
that.
how
man.
they do that? How
That's
they
the problem, yo. They try to silence us, yo. We can't never talk.
All right,
That's
well,
our problem.
So if we want to keep
Can't
talking,
say shit.
can we still talk about weird? Because I want to talk about what
What?
implant this little who?
Oh, Uzi.
Little Vert
with the
got
diamond,
his-
with the diamond in his joint.
Why, yo?
He said it's 24 million.
Why?
Damn, he said he nigga said he got $24 million on the top of his forehead. Nigga gonna take his motherfucking
But how
head
is it?
off.
But listen, how is it sticking in there?
Yo, he explained it on he explained
They like
it.
carved it and then like stuck it, like glued it or
That's crazy.
sewed it or
It's like a piercing. It's
Oh,
sort of like like how you got your
like a dermal.
yes.
A dermal is what you inject in the skin.
And that's what they probably did.
Oh, that
For his
makes
head.
sense. And that's fucking crazy, Lil Uzi. You know that's fucking crazy.
Nuts. He know it's nuts. He even
Come
said
on
it.
now.
I mean,
He said it was
I
nuts.
mean, if that's what he want to do with his money.
I mean,
people
that's what he want to
see
do,
people
yo,
do
but
on real
who-
money, but that's a lot. That's
with
a,
their teeth. They put
20
shit all in their
yeah.
mouth,
So you know what I mean.
I guess,
I
but
can't knock that.
alright.
I can't. If that's what he doing, that's what he doing.
A pink
man. Sorry about
diamond.
being in my files. Motherfuckers was texting me and shit. But what
I
I'm saying is,
still feel like he weird though.
listen,
anyway,
man,
but
we-
whatever.
listen,
I like his
hold
music
up,
too.
hold up,
Some
hold up,
of it.
Hold up. We have
Some
nothing
of it.
against.
I like some of it too.
Listen, we have nothing against the homosexual community.
No, we no
LGBT,
at all,
whatever you call
at
it.
all,
See, we
So
talking
you
about
know,
it on
man,
our
we
show.
were just
at
giving,
all.
You see how you making that reference?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We
Hold
just,
up, gay
we
people
just-
can't crack on us and we can't crack on them. That's what we got. We got to cut that out. They
Yeah.
crack on us
we're
and
not
talk shit
cracking.
about us. We
Hey,
can't
listen,
crack back.
I mean,
He
but
said-
crack,
That don't make
I don't know.
sense.
But what I'm saying is, listen, man, hold on.
We're not cracking
We
on them.
just
We're saying we're not
saying,
cannot
against
do
them.
that.
listen, bro. All I'm saying
Oh,
is
fine,
we had no
man.
problem with that community. You know, shout out to that community.
No,
They doing
we
their
don't.
thing. We was just commenting on the way we felt about the, Lil Nas X
No, we
video.
yeah,
And
we was
everybody's
just commenting
entitled
on
to
the
opinion, so-
appropriateness of
Yeah,
what
nobody
he's
was-
putting out.
I don't
That's
want
all
my
I'm
daughter
saying.
watching that. I know that. My
Yeah.
daughter ain't
Yeah.
watching that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm telling you that right now.
I
And
mean,
you
but
had the
his
right to that
audience
as a parent.
is
Exactly.
his
That's all it was
audience
about.
is some of us who have older daughters. That's his
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah. So,
Same diff.
That's what it is.
yeah,
It's
I
the
can't.
older
I
ones.
can't.
But the
believe
younger ones don't understand what they watching.
We don't understand what we watching either.
Shit, I understand what I'm watching. You got damn right. Yes.
No,
kid
I'm
watching
just
this
saying.
stuff.
Yeah,
I see
no.
it. I see it.
No, but I
All I'm
was
saying
confused
is,
with the blood and the Nikes and all that. Like, I don't know what's going on. at
I
this
don't.
point.
I mean,
That's what's going on. That's what's really happening.
I mean, I
they
guess, but who
suing
just
them.
does that? I
They
don't know.
suing them. They suing them.
hey, I mean, it was a very. I know the film crew and the people that recorded that and the production team. I know they got paid big bucks. I
Of
mean,
course. It's
it was
all
a
about
mega
money.
budget behind it.
Everything's about money, yo. That
But
shit is sad, yo.
did the whole new not Lil Nas X song. I don't like it. I don't like the video, and that's just it. And,
Yeah.
and for him to be someone of the culture, man, that's
It
like
is
a
what it
bad
is.
vibe.
Yeah.
You know what goes on in your personal life and your career should be separate.
He not hip hop though. Don't. I don't want y'all to keep saying that.
No. He ain't hip hop.
Oh, okay. Thank you. He's not
He's
hip
not
hop.
hip hop. You know,
Okay,
he's not
alright.
hip hop. He's not hip hop at all.
He TikTok.
But
Whatever.
He
You
say,
know
but
what I
he say
mean?
you're part of the culture though.
Yeah, what culture is he part of? He ain't part of
the
hip
color of your
hop.
skin.
Okay,
Because
part
he
of the
black.
culture.
Oh, 'cause he
He
black.
You know
part
what I
of the
mean?
culture, though.
And being black is hip hop.
He
So anybody
TikTok.
wanna-
I don't
you know what I mean?
believe that.
What?
Everybody
Lil X
black
is
ain't hip
TikTok.
hop.
No, see, there you go. You commented
that's a
before you
lie.
thought. I said hip hop
Listen.
is black. That's it. That's all hip
it
hop is
comes
in the
from
community.
black.
And the hip hop is global.
Puerto Ricans are hip
No,
hop.
listen, what I'm saying is, listen, Herbie, hip hop is global. Everybody love the culture, and there's a lot of cultures that's in the culture and love the culture just as much as we do.
But what is he?
But black is the culture.
No,
that's it.
what is he?
Now you ask me two things, man.
Is he hip hop?
He's
Now
of
you
the
asking me
culture
two things.
of African.
Oh, he not hip hop. He not hip hop.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Nah.
give a fuck what you say. He ain't no
You know what I mean?
damn
He's
hip
of the
hop.
culture, period, beyond hip hop, your skin color. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
care about none of that corporate shit. He
You know
not
what I mean?
hip hop, my nigga.
You know what I mean? I'm not, who said he hip hop?
He not at
I
all.
don't
Nowhere
listen to
near
that
it.
guy. That's what I'm saying.
So what
I'm
are
not
we
saying he
talking
hip
about?
hop.
He not hip hop.
He
That's
ain't part
all.
of the culture though, because he black.
That's because he black don't mean he hip hop. Well, that don't
No,
mean-
nobody
he
said
ain't say
that.
hip-hop.
I didn't say that. That's the reaction before you think. I said.
I heard what you said.
I said hip hop is the culture, and and globally, multiple cultures deal with hip hop. So people love hip hop just as much as us. But when people speak of the culture, they're not just talking hip hop. Hip hop is started with the color of your skin. Hip hop goes back into the African days. So that's the hip hop shit. You get what I'm saying? The hip hop is us. So when you speak hip hop, it's us. When you speak of a black man, whether he's country singer, rock and roll, people going to say he's of the culture because the culture is black.
They're looking at him as
so at the end of the day, he's in rock and roll, country, whatever you want to call his music.
But
he's a black man.
I might be too hip hop. I might be just too hip hop.
That's probably what listen, bro. We all too hip hop, but hip hop belongs to what? The culture. And what culture is that? The African Americans, right? Yes or no?
Yeah, the African Americans, but
that's it. That's the end of the question. Yes, it belongs to African Americans.
No, you trying to switch up the whole. No, he's not hip hop, my nigga.
We never said he was hip hop.
So what are you saying he is? I'm asking you.
I never said that. I said he's of the culture.
He pop hip.
He's a part of our culture. He's not hip. He's not saying that.
Yeah,
he's a part of the culture.
He said pop. First of all, he said pop.
What I'm saying is a lot of people
that Remy's doing a job on my guy.
No.
So nobody never said he was hip hop. Everybody's
but a lot of people saying he's hip hop, not you.
No, but when
I'm not saying you.
They're looking at him as a part
a
of
lot
culture.
of people say he's hip hop.
No,
he's not. That's all I'm saying.
No, he's not. But he's of the culture. You know what I mean?
But we know he not hip hop. That's all I'm asking, right?
That's
all I want to know.
Right, we know he's not hip hop, but hip hop belongs to the African American culture, and it went global. And it's shout out to all the cultures that's a part of the culture. You know what I mean? But we know where it started. Hip hop started out in the park, and you know at the parks. The DJs,
you know I gotta fuck with you, but that nigga
no
ain't
man,
hip-hop,
we good. And Nas winning the Grammy. How you feel about that?
Oh, he love that.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
He went crazy about that.
Old news, we never build on it. Shout out to Nas.
Let me stand up for a second.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Get Escobar status,
Yeah,
yo.
he always wanted to be. He always wanted to be Nas.
Esco,
But you think at this point in his career that Esco should have like?
he had the best album. So who had the better album?
I'm not talking album. He had a great album. It was a wonderful album.
I mean, it's an argument. You know, music is subjective.
I don't want to argue though. I don't want to argue.
No, I'm not arguing. But music
You don't want to debate with this guy.
Yeah, I don't want to get into
music,
Nas.
music is subjective. I understand that. Anybody could have won it out of those five because of how peoples love that album and love that song.
Right.
But I'm just saying, in my opinion, he had the best album. So he should have won that.
Yeah.
That's all.
If you ask a bunch of teenagers,
Right.
they wouldn't agree with you.
But it wasn't no teenager type of hip hop niggas on the Grammys.
But you got teenagers of other cultures that
They
love
would say
the
Lil
cultures
Baby's
that
supposed to
much.
be part of that. Lil
Yeah.
And I agree with that. Lil Baby album was crazy. Classic.
I love Lil Baby.
His album is
Shout
My
out to
Turn.
Baby.
What's it called? It's My Turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. That album's supposed to
Yeah.
be nominated. And that was a disgrace.
Like my man Lil Black said, shout out to Wood, Sweet, Almond, Raps. Hey, we follow y'all. We need that endorsement because we always rolling up to your shit. So
Listen,
to start
hey,
and hit that notification,
we need
hit that
that
subscribe button,
endorsement.
drop a like, leave a comment, share this shit. But Nas had one of the greatest fucking albums of all time. Better yet, it's great to see a guy up in age and he does hip hop and he made it. I love it.
Took him long enough, you know.
So you say you're a hip hop head and you like it's a lot of melodic sound. What you think about Raw Wade album?
Broadway album just came out Friday.
Did you
I've
to
been listening to Young Dolph and Key Glock all weekend. I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna lie,
God, yo, I love
I'm
Young
not
Dolph.
gonna lie,
Key
yo. I love
Glock.
Dolph,
Yo,
too.
I love
I haven't
them.
got to Rod Wave album yet, but I'm
Yeah.
going to get to it. But I've been listening to that goddamn Dumb and Dumber
Hold
2.
on. You
Yo,
just put me on.
go. That shit be rocking.
Yeah. Shout out to Dolph and Key
That's
Glock.
that Memphis
yo,
shit. If
Young
y'all-
Dolph
yeah.
and Key Glock.
If
I
y'all love
them.
3-6
Sorry.
type shit, Memphis type shit, it's upgraded. It's like
Yes.
an upgraded 3-6.
Absolutely.
What?
Correct.
Yeah. You know
But
my
ain't they
nigga
like
Dolph
cousins
just-
or something?
Huh?
Ain't they like cousins? I
Yeah,
think.
they real
No, they
cousins.
real cousins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yo,
Through
they
merge.
is a power team
Through
for
merge.
real.
It's like through merge, but they real family though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
I
that
like
album-
that album, Dumb and Dumber, for real.
The first one.
Yeah.
The second one, crazy.
Oh my God, I'm about to tune in.
Trust me. You will not not be disappointed when you listen to that new Dumb and Dumber 2, yo. I've been rocking it all weekend. I've been rocking it today. It's crazy. I've been rocking it today while I was at work. Yeah. I'm in that bitch like, yeah. And I got to turn it down when I get to the custom house. You know, when I get to the custom house, I'm turned up. Going to a mansion. I'm going to a mansion.
How you doing?
I got to turn it down.
Like this? Like this?
Yes.
Right.
Coming to a house like this.
We are in
Doing
a mansion.
thermostats. Oh, yeah, I go.
We are in a mansion.
I be in the hood. Man,
This is a mansion.
You never know where I'm at, yo.
It's officially a mansion.
You never know where I'm at, yo, when I'm doing my jobs, yo. I be in mansions to the hood to whatever, man. Yeah. And it's that type
cool
of shit.
job.
Exactly, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the job. Shout out to the job. You know what I mean? But yeah, that Dumb and Dumber is what I've been rocking.
They keeping the stack in your pocket, ain't they?
And that,
They shout out to that. They keeping it. They keeping the stack in your pocket.
To the job.
Shout
You know what I
out to
mean? You know what I mean? You gotta work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They say you can't name the job when you're on YouTube and stuff like that, so you can't, you know what I mean? I can't.
Shout out to my job. You
Just
know
shout
where
out
I
to my
work
job.
at.
Shout out to my business.
Y'all
English
know where I
Waste
be at.
Management. Hit me up, man.
Independence.
Right, yeah.
Hit me up. Hit
seriously.
me up.
Trumpwork Solutions, get at me.
Get at us, man. We
But
got
of
more
course-
pointed out.
You got that right.
Yes.
We're gonna hook this shit up all day, every day.
Y'all gotta understand.
It's that time. It's
Yo,
springtime. Holla at us.
When I hook up with my man, right?
Yeah.
This is like my man. Like, this is my
Right.
nigga. Like, it's not no.
That's been my little man since the 90s.
Keep saying little man.
Hey, yo, come on.
Real
My
shit.
little
Hey,
man's
Freno.
and
Real
shit.
shit.
I ain't mean to cut you off. Ain't Herbie our little man?
Ain't no little man over here.
That's our little man, yo.
Stop
That's
doing
our
that.
little nigga.
I don't like
That's
that.
our little
That's
nigga.
y'all
I don't like that.
I'm the big
Hey,
guy.
Herb, don't worry about the big bro right
Yo,
here,
listen.
shorty.
That's that
Listen,
big bro.
I'm the big guy.
I don't like
Listen,
Hey, Herb,
when I
big,
look at
big black right here,
listen,
shorty.
when I look at guys that I knew for a long time, right? Like Herbie. All I could think about when I look at him, man, I say, look at Herbie. He was always a little skinny little motherfucker, man, with curly hair and shit. Started rapping, was doing his thing.
Little pretty
Always
nigga.
kept his clothes neat. He used to walk with us down Belvedere. No, but no, you niggas always guarding him. He wasn't starting no trouble. That's Herbie, little Herbie. I'm
That's
a
real
big
shit.
fella.
But that's real shit, though.
That's what I'm saying. So I ain't saying you my little man, literally like I'm sonning you. I'm just saying, come on, Herbie.
Cordelia, St. Charles, Leonard
Come
Heights,
on,
all
come
that
on,
shit.
Herbie.
All
You
that
my
Come
little
on,
man,
Herbie.
Casey's girl, y'all.
Yeah,
come
Casey's
on.
girl, y'all. I
Yeah,
talk about it, man.
Right.
And then you went out Randallstown and became a Milford legend and
No,
the great
Randallstown
story.
11. Not
I
no
mean,
Milford.
Columbia. I mean, you
Don't
know,
ever
your
say
story.
Milford.
But his
Don't do
man's
that.
here,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
from the R.
though. Herb, but your man's here. though.
All right, don't
What's
say
the
all
R
that
at?
like
What's the
Milford
R?
was crazy
The
or
R is
something.
Randallstown High School. But look.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Coach
I'm
knows.
telling you,
Hey,
my
hey,
man-
don't, hey,
You
don't
know
think
what?
we no chumps, Ham.
No,
Don't
listen.
try to come on.
What? Hey, listen,
chumps,
yo,
Ham.
listen.
You feel me?
Shout out to the county schools for the great
Don't do
education.
that.
Listen,
He said great
shout out to Baltimore County schools for the great education they provide for the culture and making it diverse.
They
and you see
provide for the
thing.
culture.
But only thing I knew in high school was
Hey,
all about the county.
we had
was
killers, Ham.
the police,
Don't
and it
think-
was mad broads out there. Listen,
all the
two
broads.
things
We had the
I know
bitches.
about the county.
We had the
was,
bitches.
It was all
We
the
just had
girls
the
was out there and the police.
The
So
county
that was it.
girls.
Police.
Anything else, I wasn't never
He ain't
worried
lying.
about in the county. Nothing
He ain't
else.
lying. It was a lot
It was
of
a cool
police
place
out
to
there.
hang. You know what I mean? It might be a county,
But
nigga.
we know,
You might
but
got
where-
a choke in it.
but where I
But
hung
that's
at-
it.
That's say you might got
But
choked.
where I hung at was a whole nother world.
The county girls,
Scholar,
the
scholar.
county girls was
Scholar,
everything,
fuck
wasn't
that.
they?
We had killers. You
No,
might
no,
not
no,
know
no. Where I
about
hung
them.
at, it was a whole nother world. Everybody's from in town.
Come on now.
I'm down Savoy East, down bottom.
Man,
Everybody
you
knows
talk
that
that.
is.
Hey, man, if I could tell you the
Behind
whole
Behind the
story.
Popeyes, y'all know what it is. Behind the Popeyes, nigga.
Yeah,
them apartments, nigga.
But them apartments weren't nothing like
Man,
Wiley.
you smoking cocaine, man.
What apartments was?
You know how much money we was getting, man?
I ain't say
Scholar,
money.
we had killers, man. Fuck that. What is it?
No, real, yeah.
No doubt. Niggas don't like right now.
Yes, real
now.
shit.
I'm not saying that. Killers
Right,
come
but
from
that's-
all over the world.
Why you fucking
But
now?
no,
Fucking
These
now.
girls get- You got that right. Yes.
Kenny,
Killers come
you
from
know
everywhere.
that's the
Don't
stigma.
call-
Baltimore City,
Big
Baltimore
time.
County.
Big time, big
It's
time.
always a stigma. We know that.
Big time.
Don't
No,
do that.
because I have some good friends from Baltimore County.
I'm one of
Unfortunately,
them, nigga.
I was in. But listen,
Well, I'm from
I
everywhere.
was in the Baltimore County Detention Center for like 3 different times.
Towson? You
Yes.
said Towson?
3 different times.
Three different times.
Listen, I went out.
hate it, Toast.
No, listen.
homies.
Now I'm gonna tell you the story of Baltimore County for me. 'Cause
I
I
hate
said
Toast.
it's women out Baltimore County. It's the police. Baltimore County. The first time I went out there, I think I got drunk out security mall. Got disorderly
Oh,
conduct.
you're security.
Got static.
Fucked
Second
up.
time out Baltimore County, I went out there. I got 2 years suspended. I got 1 year suspended and 2 years probation. I violated. They sent me up the road. The third time, I crossed that little visible line
What
that
did
they
you
separate
do?
the county from the city. I'm not going to speak on it,
Okay.
but it cost me 15 years, all suspended for 7. So
I'm
my
not gonna
thing
speak
is,
on it.
I have the utmost respect for the county. County's a great place to visit. It's a great place to live. You can have fun, but don't ever get the
I
doing.
was gonna say
No, you got that. Nobody will ever think nobody suckers because we are,
It
black
don't matter
people.
where you from. You
Nah, it
ain't
ain't
a
where
sucker,
you
you
from,
ain't
it's
a
where
sucker.
you at. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
about that. Ain't about
Because like I said, I know some. Listen,
and it's
hold
what
up,
you put
hold up.
into.
Yeah.
Hold
it's
up,
not-
hold
it's
up,
not about
guys.
where
Let me
you
say
from.
this. I just was telling you, I was in the county jail, 3 different occasions, and I met a lot of dudes from Baltimore County, Essex, Dundalk, Milford. They all up Liberty Road. So I can't sit up here and say that the county's don't make men
Yeah.
out that county. I said for
Yeah.
me as a younger guy coming up, all I knew out the county was the police and girls. I mean, security
That's real
mall,
shit.
We
the
hold on.
skates.
Hey, we
Yeah,
had the
man,
bitches
that's
though.
it.
We had the bitches though,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm telling you.
Did we
Like,
have
I never
bitches?
knew. Yeah.
Y'all had the
But I knew
bitches.
you.
And they was on
We
deck
had the
too.
bitches that was
But
like,
listen,
The bitches
listen,
was on
all
deck,
I'm
y'all.
telling you
Them
is,
bitches was alive.
we rode out
Huh?
the county. You wanted to ride out there correct because the county
Yes.
will fuck
You
you
going
Yeah.
to jail. You definitely going to jail
Well,
when you
And,
driving.
and they
around.
have some,
Yeah.
they have some
We had
very, very
bitches,
pretty women.
though.
You got damn right. Yes.
Yeah.
We had all the women.
Straight
yeah.
Yeah, they have some nice
Y'all
women came
still
out
come
the
out
county.
for
Nice
birthday
little
and now. Yo, everybody from in
y'all-
town
y'all
come in
need
the
it.
county right now.
already.
All y'all niggas from everybody. I'm from in town, from everywhere. Everybody in town comes in the county
They comes out
tonight, today. That's where they party at.
Tonight.
Nigga.
It's just like
Absolutely.
All right then, let's get that.
Absolutely.
Let's keep it a
It's
stack.
just like us going out to PG.
Hey, hold on.
He gonna say it's open.
Hey,
Right.
Kenny,
It ain't
let me
no
get the
way- you know,
horn.
It's always
Once
open.
again, I
That
say
is true.
the county again. What he say?
Hold on, let me
That's
reiterate.
true.
Let me reiterate.
Listen, I'm gonna say again. Thank you, Kenny.
Let me reiterate.
Again, the county again. To this day, the county has nice women
And
and the
police.
police. To this day,
Yo, they
the county
pull you
never
off your
changed.
Chinese.
You can go out the
I don't
county,
care
you
if
can
you
have a great
Chinese,
time.
black, white,
Yeah,
green. They
that's
gonna
it.
pull
See,
you
look,
over.
you gotta learn the back road.
He ain't lying about that.
That's
They
You gotta
pull
learn
you
the
over.
back road.
Everybody know the back road.
Everybody know you gotta hit the back
You gotta
road.
hit the back road.
Hey,
Do not drive on Liberty
You can't
Road.
hold
drive
up.
Liberty Road.
Do
Yeah,
not.
th-
You
You
gotta hit
think-
the back road.
hold up. You think we don't?
Oh, I'm sorry. OG show, we sorry.
Yeah. But
Sorry, friend.
hey, listen. But
OG friend.
This shit was fun, though.
what I'm gonna say
This shit was
though,
fun.
it's you definitely got to quiet down. What I'm saying is the county, you can have a great time out there, great food, great malls, great living. You know what I mean? But the county ain't nothing to play with in Baltimore.
Not at all.
Don't ever
Not
get
if you
this thinking.
riding
I'm
dirty.
giving-
You getting
I'm
locked the
giving
fuck up.
everybody that's
If
good
you
friends
riding
of-
dirty.
Just mind your business and do the right thing.
You're going to jail.
They make a believe out you.
You ain't lying.
So I don't,
Hit
shout out
Wisdom
to the
Mill.
county.
Ride Wisdom Mill.
That's
Ride
a
Wisdom
good.
Mill.
That's a good road to ride.
All the way to the city. Ride Wisdom Mill to the back road.
You're right. He right. He
Through
ain't
the
lying.
forest. Ride Wisdom Mill.
He ain't lying.
Don't fuck with Liberty Road. They sitting there everywhere. We know
I just wanted
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
like I said before earlier,
Shout out to Baltimore City, Baltimore
I
County.
appreciate you letting
Thank
us
you.
come on your show.
Yeah, it was dope.
I got my
Definitely.
co-host
Rawdope.
Sheezy.
Real shit.
Sheezy was
Gang,
good.
gang.
I got Blizzy on the motherfucking ones and twos.
Yes.
I got my little brother in the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that.
Chaz
Yeah,
Moody.
Chaz Moody.
CMM.
Yeah.
CMM.
Yeah.
CMM.
Man, shout out to Keepinitastack podcast.
I'm just
man.
happy that you brought us on the show, and you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
this
it's
was
all
just
love.
it was just and it was right before your 100th episode. We
Right.
had one more
So we
episode.
are, yeah, we're honored.
We're
We
99.
are definitely honored.
We're 99th.
Yeah.
I was
He
so
loves
pumped.
me. He loves me, guys.
When my man hit me, I'm like,
And
what?
fucks with me.
I'm like,
I'm known
Yeah.
to do a lot of real things.
No, you
Yeah,
do.
okay.
You do. You
we
do.
fuck with that. That
I'm
shit
the
was
man to
serious.
call. You know what I mean? I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm a break bread. That's type guy.
I love that, yo. I love that shit. Yo, that's what black people need.
So
to
you
do
know what?
more.
That's what we gonna do. So you,
Right.
Oh, you coming? Oh, you coming to keep it a
You
stack?
showed us the pathway. So guess what?
Oh,
We
he-
gonna do
oh,
the same
hell
thing.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, we
We
had
already
so
talked
much
about it, but he
Do the
fun.
same thing.
He
Look,
beat me to the punch.
my
Yeah.
shit
He
ain't-
made
my
me
shit
come
ain't
on here
this
first.
nice.
But he coming to the
Guess
joint.
what? You know what I'm saying?
I said my shit ain't
Yeah,
this nice,
man.
Popping rose and all that.
but we do have a crazy vibe.
Yeah, definitely want to get in there because also, you know, after the 100th episode, we'll be taking a break. So we definitely just open the, you know what I'm saying, definitely open up to do interviews and build with people, you know what I'm saying? Teaching the way that shit ain't about nothing. It don't cost me nothing, bro. Like,
It's a fact.
And that's what I say in this business of entertainment. Motherfuckers ain't gonna show you the road. I can't show you everything, you know what I'm saying? But the basics is like, what the fuck, bro? Like, share your shit. That don't mean
Yeah,
nothing.
the love
and
is
if I
there.
don't share motherfucking shit, man, I get around to it. Cause you know, after a while, you know, so many people hit me in the DM, bro. Like, it just be bananas. I don't want to say what I be doing and what I learned, because you learn more shit on the social media shit every day. But I just be like, yo, because there be a lot of people that just feel like the platform is for the have-nots, and that's what I built it for. That's what we
Ain't
built
nothing
this
wrong with
shit.
that. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Support them.
Yeah,
They deserve
absolutely.
the voice, you know
We
what
the
I'm saying?
have-nots, goddammit.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
but like, man, I appreciate
At this point, we the have
We the
not.
have-nots.
Yeah, that's
We the
right.
have-nots, sure.
And we give them all the voice, man. That's from everybody.
Fuck it is, dummy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, from that's from episode 1 to 99, bro. Like, we just built this shit for the culture, within the culture. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying? It's built around hip hop because that's just what I'm into, but it's also built around entrepreneurship. It's also built around news, entertainment, sports, and then we always giving the people, you know, we giving the ones that deserve they flowers, they champagne, or they blunts, whatever they
Absolutely.
do. You know
They
what I mean?
vice, whatever your vice is.
While you're here.
And it's like Rawdope podcast.
Exactly. Don't wait till a nigga die.
Yeah.
Don't wait till somebody
While I'm
gets
here,
sick.
please.
Give me shit now.
Hey,
Yeah, so
yo,
While
for
I'm here,
real, yo.
please.
So listen, Rawdope podcast, we like the post office, you know what I'm saying? We like to send companies and shit off, you know what I mean? Distribute them out there in the world, man. So y'all know, man, hit
You
that
like
link.
FedEx. You like
Subscribe.
Amazon, nigga.
Go
Nah, you like
subscribe.
Amazon, my nigga.
Yeah. So go subscribe to Keeping It a Stack
Amazon
podcast.
Prime,
Go subscribe to Keeping It a Stack podcast. And,
Keep it a stack podcast.
you know, hit
yo.
that like,
Please
hit that
do.
notification
YouTube.
button.
So humble
Support
and
it.
blessed.
Baltimore City
Subscribe.
Media, we on the rise.
We gotta do our Instagram.
You know what I'm saying?
Joint.
Yeah, so
We
y'all
gotta
get
do
it
our
together.
Instagram joint.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We gonna get it out. We gonna get out of here, man. We gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? One of the legendary songs, man. I gotta play it for you. My man Herbie Wilson. The God. Here to say, man, Rawdope podcast, man. And I thank y'all guys for coming out this motherfucker, man.
Keep it a stack, Rawdope.
Yeah,
Support
yeah.
Baltimore media.
Support
Please.
Baltimore Media.
I love it.
Ooh.
That's that shit. Good show, Shorty.
Got that new. We got
Good
that
vibe.
new.
Great show.
That was a good vibe, yeah.
Wasn't it?
Every time I help somebody have a great show, you know that shit, man.
Shit loud.
My son, man.
You got your podcast. Y'all got a podcast though. Y'all two got a podcast. Y'all got a podcast together.
No, I got this. My
It's your podcast.
But my other co-host, my best friend, he couldn't make it because
So she the code.
his he a supervisor, and 2 of his workers called out, so he had to stay at work. He wanted to be here. He wanted to do all that. He just said shout him out. I forgot to shout Fly out.
You gotta do a lot of work after that though, huh?
They'll do you ugly, and why every female favorite question is do you love me? And if you knew better, baby, you would do better. And once you know better, you would show better. Most men want a housewife, but me, I love a go-getter. Your ex pussy wet, but that new pussy be so wetter. No lies detected, just get high and accept it. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Man, let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Man, let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta say you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, you can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. When I was coke dealing, the rules was no squealing, no stealing from your mans and no feelings for these hoes. That's just gonna mess up the guap. 10 toes down whenever you.
No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. Rawdope podcast.
Backstabbing and sneak